we would have to go out and rub his pads with bag balm. That was one of my jobs. And so Ted is basking in the backside of the pond. He's got his feet kicked up as only Ted can do, you know. And so I walked back there, and we had to wear vests similar to what we wear now, only they were brown. Remember the brown vest? And so in my pocket I had grapes, but there was one black cherry. Well, I had forgotten about the black cherry because you have to focus on what the bear's mouth is doing besides what you're doing with your hands. And so as I'm massaging his paw and I'm feeding the other end his mouth, all of a sudden he jerked his paw away from me, and it startled me because I wasn't used to that reaction from Ted. And so I looked at Ted and what's wrong? And he had this just weird look on his face, like, what did you just do? What did I do? I didn't hurt you. And he's manipulating this thing in his mouth. And finally I see the stem, and Ted, it's a cherry. Look, you can eat it. So he's like, oh, yeah, I can. So I start rubbing again. And again, he pulls his paw away from me, and it startled me because I thought, what's wrong now? And he has this look on his face, and so I don't know why I did it. I just thought it can't be true, but so I put my hand out, and he spat that seed, that pit, in my hand, and I was rolling on the ground laughing. I just could not believe it. So I, of course, stopped rubbing his paw and came in and had to tell the story, and I saved that pit and gave it to my aunt for a Christmas present because she loved Ted. And of course, the one I told earlier about Holly and the grape, we had a really nice volunteer, a visitor, and she asked if we wanted anything from Costco, and I said, well, if you're coming up, if you want to bring the bears some grapes, that's great. Well, she brought the big globe grapes, those big ones. But I didn't know they had seeds in them. And so it was the weekend that Jim Stroner came up, and my job was to stage the bears where he could take good pictures of them for our beautiful calendar. That if you have not got one, it's worth the $13.95 to buy because they're beautiful pictures. So we worked all weekend, one day for about 7 hours, and the next day about 5 on staging the bears. But the first day was the Saturday, and we had been working with the bears. Well, Lucky and Holly were very much playing, wrestling, and having a good time. And we had thrown the food up on the mound, and then all of a sudden the bears are barreling towards us, and they're not paying attention to us. So Jim got out, but I did not get my left foot out fast enough. And as Holly hit the bottom of my foot, she turned around and spits out at my foot this giant grape. And then she just took off back up the hill. And what did she just do? I bent down and picked it up, and here it had seeds in it. And I'm going, well, and one of our bear educators, you know who you are, said, well, I guess she told you. And she did. I'm like, seeds with grapes. But it was a very funny moment, and it was captured by a couple of our educators, and it was truly funny. So thank you for asking. I love telling stories.